Live.
And we are live.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the
Link.
link to come up on YouTube.
Oh, why have you popped up? Let me once posted the link.
Have you posted a link?
No, I thought you were going to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just waiting for it to show up on YouTube so I can.
Yeah. Normally takes a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I currently can't see you guys. I get this thing pop up from Norton and it just crashes every time I click on it.
Huh.
My Wi-Fi is horrendous. It just keeps dropping out. That's why I'm doing it on my phone so I can click into 4G when it says off.
It's live, yeah? Right, guys, we're live. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another show. We've got a few things to talk about tonight, and we have a special guest. So, obviously, you know me. I'm David, admin, host, and yeah. So, who wants to introduce himself next?
I'm not a special guest.
Yeah. We'll let James introduce himself next, and we'll just go through how I see it.
Hey guys, I'm James. Made a lot of vapes. Not a lot really I can say apart from that. Tonight we're on the SIG 213 testing out the iJoy Tornado. We're vaping on some Zap Lychee Lemonade, which is pretty nice. The Hex with the Limitless, because I did the video last night for wicking it, and that's got some Tuxedo Vapors Lush in it. And that's it for me, guys. So I'll pass it on to Justin next.
If you don't know who I am yet, shame on you. Yeah, I'm Justin. I'm on the Limitless tonight. I'm just wicking up the my Preza. At the moment, I've been hitting the number 32 on the beard vape line, and it's very, very sweet, very, very nice. But our juice man, I'm sure Lee will introduce himself now.
Yeah.
Alright guys, alright. For those of you who've not met me before, not spoken to me on the forum, my name's Lee. I've just come on as the juice sponsor for Vape, which is something I'm quite honoured to be. I'm half of VIP Vapors, the other half being Ashley Cole, not the famous one, unfortunately. But he'll be around the forum as well. And so, yeah, so we're the juice sponsor on board. We do mods and stuff, but we don't intrude on James. But the juices we do are on our website, which is vip-tacvapors.co.uk. We sort of vary from like Charlie's Chalk, Liquid State. Pretty much have a look because there's loads on there. Our in-house juice is one called Cloud Vapors. They are based in Gosport, so if you are down that sort of area, pop in, say hello, tell them Lee sent you. But they do loads and loads of flavours, and the only way to check that out is to go and have a look online. But the problem is they like to name their stuff really randomly, like this one. It's called Django Unvaped, so you know it's quite obvious what it is, which is a blue raspberry slush with a hint of orange, which is obvious from its name. So you do have to sort of check out the descriptions, but they come in 10ml, 35ml, and big 100ml bottles. Obviously, you get a discount code, which is 10% off, which is easy for you to remember. It is the forum name of Vape Witches. For those of you who live sort of around Bideford, you may have seen a post from me recently. We are doing a big shop launch, and it's Space Jam are going to be our main juice for that day. So there will be loads of offers on. We're going to have cloud competition. So if you are in that area, come pop along between 6 and 10 as well. And sort of get involved. Loads of giveaways, raffles, mod giveaways. So yeah, come along. With regards to TPD, most of our supplies are TPD ready. It's one of them things that I like to make sure we're ready to go. So come this sort of time next year, we don't just shut down and disappear from the face of the earth. So yeah, things like that. We need to make sure we're all there. Hopefully, as you've all seen on the forums, that this little thing going through the House of Lords does cut it off, and we can all just carry on as we were. My plan really for these Thursdays is to do sort of answer any juice questions, show you anything new that's coming out or new that's on the site. And what I'm also going to do for the duration of these live feeds is I'm going to run special offers as well that are only going to be live for the live feed. As soon as the live feed goes down, the special offer will go down. So, you know, get in while the chance is on. So do come along on Thursdays, check out the live feed and check out any juice special offers. Tonight's special offer, we will do the in-house juice, which is Cloud Vapors. Obviously, you normally get a 10% off for the period of this offer, or for this live feed. We'll knock that up to 25% off. And what you need to do is just type in at checkout 25 and then space off, and that will apply a 25% off discount. All right, free delivery kicks in at £30. And for the duration of this live feed, I have stopped the buy 4, get for the price of 3, just so it doesn't, just so the website doesn't confuse itself, really. So do get in on that, 25% off for that. And sort of next week, you know, we might do, we'll do some more well-known juices. But for tonight, £25 off Cloud Vapors juices. All right, so do get on that. Any questions? I don't know how these show up, probably by YouTube. Bit of a noob at this, but, you know.
Yeah.
Carry on. What am I vaping tonight? Actually nothing, because I'm waiting for my batteries to charge. But I am on the Limitless, which has been nicely supplied by James. You know, thanks very much for that. And it is on the Doge V3. Great RDA. Absolutely love it. And when the batteries are charged, I'll be on some Charlie's Chalk Dust Headbanging Boogie. Love it. Blueberry popsicle flavour. Absolutely brilliant. That's it for me. I'll pass you over to who's next.
I think that'll be me. But yeah, welcome, mate. Like, I think everyone was excited getting you on board. You know, do provide a lot of juice, so that's fantastic. And you know, I think that's awesome. Actually, giving 25% off, that's wicked.
Yeah,
I've got one more thing to say. Sorry, can I butt in? Yeah, just I was in a bit of a rush to get the website up, to get on board for a sponsorship and to get the TPD. So, you know, I do have access to a massive range of juices. So if there's something that's not on the website, just PM me like James did, and I'll add it onto my next order, just a one-off, and I'll send it out when it comes in. So just
hey, you didn't tell me that bit.
Yeah, I forgot that bit, mate. You know, 12 Monkeys, Muju, you name it, I can probably get it. And if I can't, I'll try and source it some other way for you and try and get a discount as well.
Nice.
So just PM me or PM Ashley, but you're probably better off with me when it comes to the website side of things. And I'll add it to a next order. If you're willing to wait a few days, I can get it in for you. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic! That's awesome. And I might be hitting you up on that 12 Monkeys because I do.
We'll get it in before the end of the week, mate. Because I'm going to order James's as well.
Oh, right. I knew he'd order some as well.
It's the missus. The missus had a taste of some 12 Monkeys and she loves it now. So that's it. I've got to order it in.
So yeah, everyone, that's Lee, our newest sponsor, VIP Vapors. Like you said, great to have him on board. But yeah, I think we should move on to some new products coming out.
Yeah, we can.
The one that I think popped up the most at the moment is the new UL Crown.
Yeah, I saw that picture today from Jess, and it looks good. It looks like they've gone back to the basics where the Raphael seemed to fail.
Yeah, and it looks a lot smoother. You know, on the little, you know, where your airflow is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They took away them grooves. It's more of like a smoother surface now, what I think is absolutely great because even though UL Crown is a great tank, I find it's just so bulky. You know, everything's poking out of it and stuff like that. So it's just like, you know, now they took away that away and smoother, it's great. Like, but they're saying it's going to be 4 mil. It's going to come out around about June. But they've actually done a new design on the coils. Now, obviously, and I presume you, James, or maybe even Lee or Justin, because he's a coil man, can actually tell me this, but there's 3 coils coming out, a 0.25, a 0.5, and a 0.8. But they are the 2.5 and 0.5 are SUS 316 parallel.
Don't know, that went over my head then.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I mean. It was like, it must be, I presume it's stainless steel with the SS in it, but what's the U?
No idea.
That's one for me to research.
Yeah. Well, apparently this is the new coil. It's going to be like, they made it like a bullet design or something like that. It's meant to improve airflow, meant to improve taste and stuff. So it's an interesting thing, you know what I mean? The pictures look good. But the coils, the 0.25 is going to be rated between 60 and 110. the 0.5 is going to be 50 to 80 watt, and the 0.8 is going to be 40 to 80 watt, which the 0.8 is a Clapton A1 coil. So, you know, I like it. I like the idea of it. I think, you know, instead of trying to design something brand new like they did with the Raphael, just make the one that's really good and everyone likes better. So, yeah.
No, I agree.
Don't know if anyone else has any thoughts, or should I just move on?
The bullet design version, I can see where they're coming from all that, because that'll be like the, what do they call it? Anyway, did anyone see the tornado coils that they make? They have a single coil and it shoots up one end.
Yeah.
The vapor shoots up one end. That'll be that sort. Yeah, go on, move on.
Oh, right. Right, anyway, yeah, so the next thing I want to talk about is well, I think everyone was excited about this when he actually posted it, was Twisted 420. Now, I know, James, you're a huge fanboy of Twisted 420.
I am.
Well, he actually joined JBO and has now designed a mod, which is called the RX75. It takes a single 18650 battery, it does temperature control and all that. But the way they've designed it, I think, is awesome. You know what I mean? It looks really good.
It does. It does. I think that flip front on the screen, and you can choose to either have that protective clear case so you can see the screen, or that solid metal one. I think that's going to appeal to a lot of people who work in industrial jobs and stuff, where they're worried about damaging screens and stuff like that. Plus, they're tiny by the looks of things. You're looking like just a tiny bit bigger than the Evic Mini, I would say. So, and it comes with a tank, you know. And I tried the original Amor Plus, and that was a good tank, to be honest. It was just a pain to get the coils for it. So I hope they make the coils for this one a little bit easier to get hold of.
Yeah, from what I've seen on the little announcement they did, apparently JBO tried to make a new design of a coil type of thing like that, you know, pre-built one and all that, and he wanted to design a tank around the coil.
Yeah.
They were throwing loads of different ideas out and all that, and this coil that they're using, they actually thought the Amor was the perfect one. It fits, it produces right flavour, vapor and stuff like that, and while they were on actually doing the announcement, Twisted 420, he was really enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? He had it at 50 watt, and I think it was a 0.2 coil, I think, something like that. And he really thought it was great. You know, the flavour and everything was great on it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think the colours are good as well. They appeal to both male and female. The teal for most of the females, I would have thought, but the red and black and the white and black.
Hey, I went for teal. What do you want to say?
Well, we know you're fruity side, Justin, you know.
Yeah.
I'm meant to be doing a strip if these strippers don't turn up.
But yeah, you know, it's a good little thing. I think, you know, it's the way forward with everything that's going on and stuff like that. Obviously, we'll talk about that in a minute. But, you know, you need an out and about vape, you know what I mean? But it looks new, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like everything else that's come out through the past and stuff like that. It looks new, it looks innovative, and yeah, I think it's going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be really, really, I think it's going to be good. I like it.
I like the look of it.
Yeah.
What was I going to say on them? They are shipping to me next Friday, hopefully.
Always on it, aren't you?
As soon as I saw it, I was on it, looking for it. So hopefully next Friday they'll get shipped out. That's when they come into stock anyway. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right, well, I think that's everything on the new products, but really there's not much else really popping out at the moment, like, so...
You mentioned the new SIG.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, the SIG 213. Tagali obviously made the...
What banned you from talking about that?
Yeah. But yeah, the SIG 213, apparently they're actually making a cheaper version for obviously everyone else who were obviously poor and can't buy the... But yeah, they bring that cheaper version. James, I know you've got a bit more on this. They've done something with a chip or something like that.
Well, that's from what I heard, that they've put the TCR chip in, I think they said. And from what I get, that's a very similar chip that's what's in the food chai, which is why they've called it the food chai. And yeah, and they've changed the cases slightly. Whether they've put, I don't know whether it costs them a bit less to make or not, I don't know. But from what I've been told from the suppliers, it's going to be a lot cheaper to buy than the original 213. So hopefully retail of around the £60 mark would probably be nice.
Yeah. Especially since it's such a good mod.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it is. It's, you know, Sigilly, they're bulletproof, man. They just work.
and that's what you want, isn't it, really? Do you know what I mean? Just work
Yeah.
on, that's not going to go wrong on you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so, but yeah, I think, anyone else got any thoughts on that? I don't know if anyone else has looked at it or anything.
Yeah, James, give it to me. I want it. I want your free one, eh? Or your 2 free, shall I say. Pass it to me.
Hey, James, does it come with like a preheat option? I've heard rumours that's on it. Is that true? Because I've not really looked at the 213 yet to see what
Yeah, it does.
features
It does.
it's got.
To be honest, I found it a bit weird in temperature control. It works in both modes. Literally, you just hold the power button and the up button, and it comes up with a menu. And it literally says it states your wattage. So you just set that wattage to what you want it to start at. So say, I don't know, 80 watts, and then you go to the next menu, and it's got a second counter, and it goes from in 0.1 of a second increments. And you can have a blast of 80 watts for a second, and then it'll drop down to 65 watts or something like that after your initial blast. I suppose it's good for Clapton wires and stuff like that, where you need that bit of extra power to get them to ramp up, and then you can level the power off a bit.
Yeah, it's something different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit weird to get used to in TC mode, I found, but still playing with it, to be honest, haven't I?
It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Right, we have a quick question before we move on to anything else. Paul Jones has asked, he's looking into building and he has a Velocity. Any tips or help? And also, where's the best place to buy coils and cotton? Well, obviously, James, he has his own little pre-made coils from Moth.
Yeah.
That's just
Even though I use them and I build.
Yeah. And best build for the Velocity. What do you reckon?
Depends what you're trying to achieve, I suppose. If you want huge clouds or whether you want flavour.
I say, let's give them both, innit? So for clouds, you're going to go what, Justin? You know your builds, mate.
Yeah,
so.
Justin's the build man here.
Yeah.
For your clouds, you keep it nice and simple. If you're just starting out building, I would stick to maybe just go for 24 gauge canfils. If you're just starting out, it's simple, easy. For example, a 5-rack 24 gauge canfil around 2.5 rig will pull you in jeweled around about 0.25, which is a nice cloud. You start going into your flavours and things. If you're building it yourself, the next step up would be twisted. James can show you with a cup, I can show you with a drill. But yeah, it's twisted. Or if you're going to obviously buy in, go down the lines of your Claptons. Claptons are good for flavour. James has got some, I think he's got some fused Claptons. He sells in with the packs. They're very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's message me, PM me. If you want to PM me, I'll advise you more to suit yourself in person.
Yeah. I think the best coil I've ever had for flavour has been alien coils. I think flavour wise on alien coils is really good.
They are crazy.
Yeah. And luckily, Geek Vape have just started selling them.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they're proper ones as well. They're not the fake ones from China. They're proper.
Yeah. They're in the practice flat wire ones then.
No, they're not flat wire. They're actual real aliens. That's why they're so expensive.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you pay for the quality. You know, if your hand, you've got to pay for. I know myself. I make the coils, and it can take you time and make these coils. But if you can make them, if you can get them in and buy them in for the prices I've seen for Geek Vape, then I'll certainly hit them up.
Yeah, we've got them on order. They'll be here when they ship. I think they release on the 23rd. But,
what wick do you do, James? Do you do any wick?
the only cotton we sell is Coilmaster's Cogendo stuff, just because we haven't got any of the cotton bacon or anything yet. I've looked into it, but
Well, if anyone wants cotton bacon, little product plug going on here, then we do it online for £5 for a packet. It's the version 2, but obviously you'll get you 10% off that as well. So just add it onto your orders if you want some cotton bacon. Great stuff, I think. I think it's much better than Japanese cotton, although Justin will disagree with me because he's got a pack of it.
I've got that same pack and I've got cotton bacon. And I don't tell me which is better, I ain't telling you.
Muji all the way, mate.
I find some of the Japanese cotton, though, it's got them little seeds in it, so when you're vaping, all you hear is pop, 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 pop.
Adds to the excitement.
Yeah. It scares the life out of you, I'll tell you that, when you don't know about it.
I mean, I've never used cotton bacon myself, guys. Does it look anything like this or not?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's what.
Well, that's not cotton bacon. That's called sell your cotton. If you search eBay for it, you buy it in massive boxes for about £3.
I'm gonna get out now.
I've seen some of that cotton. It doesn't feel as
Big up,
fake.
run out.
Some of that cellular cotton can feel really fake and sort of rubbery and just horrible, whereas cotton bacon's really sort of silky, really nice. But
Yeah.
I'm going to product plug it, aren't I?
No, well, yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, everyone who I've heard who's used it raves about it. You know, they think the stuff's great. So.
I've seen
I've got to say, even the Coilmaster ones are. It was different to me. It was really. There was no work involved in it. You didn't have to separate it. It's already fine and thin.
Yeah, it is. It's real thin stuff.
To work with. Obviously, with your Muji and things, you've got to work with it and stretch it. I don't know with the cotton bacon. I've not tried it myself, but is it easier to install?
Yeah, it's really easy because I'll go and get an open packet in a second, but it sort of peels away. You can have it as thick or thin as you want. And when you get the packet, you don't think you're getting a lot in it because it's, I'll show you, but I've had a packet open now for the best part of 2 months, and I'm still on the same one. You can use it quite sparingly. The width that it comes in, if you sort of split it in half, that's your average what you need for a 22mm dripper for each coil. So it lasts you a fair while, and it doesn't burn as quick either. You're getting a dry hit before you get a dry hit, but it doesn't burn the cotton while it's doing it.
Yeah. Cool.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll go and get some.
Okay.
Still sticking.
I use cotton bacon myself, do you know what I mean? And I do like this stuff, but I don't know. It's easier to work with. Do you know what I mean? Because it's already been fanned out and stuff like that. So it's already you just pull a little strand off, do it, cut it in half, and then you got both sides. It's that simple. It's good stuff. I like it.
I'll stick to my Muji.
Yeah. Don't worry, that's my backup. That when that cotton bacon runs out, it's gonna. Don't worry, I'll be using that Muji. It's good stuff. That's what I mean. You can't. It's all down to personal preference as well. Some people like cotton bacon, some people like Muji. It's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So does it make a lot of difference? Obviously, you guys I've got a couple of little RTAs, but does it make any difference with your tanks? With cotton, does it make a difference between your tank and your RBAs, or do you see any difference?
Personally, I had a Creus, was my first RTA, and I used to use Japanese cotton in it, and I could not get it to work, probably because I was a dunce and couldn't wick it properly, but I could not in a million years get it to work. It was just dry hit after dry hit, and when I changed to cotton bacon, because it's a lot more fluffier, I found it wicked a lot easier, and I didn't get any dry hits. But I just got an open packet now, and I've had this for about a month, and I've still got an absolute wedge of it, and it just comes off in little clumps, but you just peel off as much as you need, and that sort of it just lasts you for ages and ages and ages.
Nice. I can do that with mine, that.
I'll bring you some round, Justin, and you can try it, and you'll never go back.
He keeps hiding all his goodies. Did bring that round with him.
Right, since you moved over from cotton, I don't think there's any more questions at the moment. Basically, what I want to talk about is this petition that's been going around on Facebook today. I mean, it went mental. I mean, everyone literally was posting it everywhere. And it looks like if enough people sign, something could actually happen that could help us. You know, I know the one show was on today, they were talking about it, so if anyone has missed it, check it on BBC iPlayer, like, 'cause apparently I got told it was in our favour. So, you know, I don't know what your thoughts are on this petition and stuff like if you think it's going to help, or if you think, you know, we're just, you know, wasting our time type of thing like that.
I signed it. I'll do anything if I think it will help, even if it doesn't do anything. At least I'm trying, you know. So I think if enough support gets behind them, I don't think they can't not listen. Is it Lord Callan or something like that started the petition?
I believe so, yeah.
So I mean, I don't exactly know how it works, or you know what it means is, from what I understand, I think it just means that if it gets momentum and doesn't get quashed by the government, then the House of Lords will have to vote on it, and a lot of the members of the House of Lords are in favour of vaping and how it is at the minute. So there's potential there for them to vote no, and then the TPD in the UK will not exist. We'll have an opt-out version from the TPD, so it won't even come into people's votes when it comes to the EU vote.
Yeah. Well, someone asked on here, obviously, something about a protest on 24th if the TPD goes through. To be fair, I don't think any protest, once the TPD's been implemented, if it does get implemented, anything after that is just going to be literally, you know.
Well, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Tomorrow. This is our last day of freedom.
Yeah.
3 hours, in fact.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, right, anyway, so guys, now, obviously, as promised on the last week's show, I did put up a comp that we got from the Expo, which is for the juice roll-up, so, and I did say I was going to do it live, which, you know, put myself under massive pressure, but currently I've got everything up now, so why not? Let's go for it. I'm going to do it live, so I'm going to take my webcam, I'm going to point it at the screen, you're going to see what I see, and, yeah, we'll pick a winner, and if you're watching, this is the only way you're going to find out if you're the winner. If you watch this, I'm not going to post this to Facebook. You got to watch. Just a bit of being a bit cheeky, like, you know.
Hang on a minute, I can't remember if I entered.
Yeah, can I enter as well?
Yeah. Oh, no, I closed it at 6 o'clock. You're well too late. Brent, no, it doesn't.
Oh, damn it.
Right, so anyway, I'm going to get my camera, and I'm going to turn around. So tell me if you can see anything. Like the names?
No.
Oh, this is where it gets fun. Hold on. Right, let me go off this a sec so I can
Can
see.
you turn your screen brightness down a little bit? It might just.
Brightness? I don't know how to do that. That's the fun thing I don't. Well, anyway, I'm just going to do it like this. Either way, there's all the names. As you can see, I'll flick through. I apologise if you can't see it, but this is the fun about it. You know, it's live, so you can't expect everything. But there's all the names. As you can see, I've copied them. So, oh, look at that. Inception. Right, anyway, there we go. So I'm on random.org. Can anyone see that I'm on random.org? Please say you can.
Yeah, we can see her on random.org.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so there we go. I've put everyone's name in there, as you can see. Probably not, but there we go. I have put everyone's name, and don't worry, I haven't put my own just constantly. So I'm going to randomise it. The person at the top wins, and you have to know on this and have to inbox me. So, yeah, here we go. Randomise. Load in. And the winner is Matt Thompson. Congratulations, mate, if you inbox me on Vape Rich's page, and I'll get the winning sent out to you. So Matt Thompson is the winner for the Juice Roll-Ups competition.
Congrats, Matt.
Well done, Matt.
Congratulations, mate. There we go. So if you're watching, if you're not, then you're going to have to watch it to find out.
If you're not, it's coming to me.
Yeah.
You got enough juice?
You got loads of juice, you.
Don't tell them everyone saw and fucking tell them my secrets.
Right, so there we go. Yeah, so there's a competition win. So that's about it, really. So now I've actually got a little thing to do because obviously when one competition ends, let's do another one. So I'm actually going to bring up my brother, and he's actually got something to show us on another competition. So I'm getting him in now, don't worry. He'll pop up in a minute. And if you're watching, there's another competition about to come up. So 2 seconds, guys. Just bear with us, and it should pop up any minute. If he does, I'm going to kick off on him.
Have a vape and a chill.
Yeah, have a vape. That's it.
I've just seen this funny little thing just popped up, and it said, "Lee Whitaker, your friend, is on Instagram." I'm going to be checking out his
everywhere,
Instagram
mate.
now.
I'm everywhere.
He's finally joined the social networking world.
It's a revolution, I tell you.
Yeah.
Revolution. Should have been thought of earlier. Why has it only just come around?
We're all on a race now.
I don't understand Instagram at all. It just looks like a load of people sharing photos to me. I don't actually get it.
That's what it is.
It's a brilliant thing.
That's how those chat. It's great.
I get our tech guy David fucking telling me how to do it. Oh yeah, you gotta if you push this hashtaggy thing and then put a name behind it, they see it. All right. Ah. Try that.
If you can use it, it's easy.
Well, it looks like my brother's trying to hide or something. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and get him on. Oh, he's done it now. He'll be on in this second. He's useless with computers and stuff like so. Yeah, just while we're just waiting there for like, I will say that outside the heavens are completely opened up. It's bad out there. Just thought I'd throw that in. I've got absolutely rain.
Yeah, I've been in it all day. I'll send it from the south all the way up to here.
Right, cheers, mate, thank you. Taking his time, isn't he, really? Do you know what I mean? I think when he comes in, we should all just have a go at him. We're here.
You can get off now, you took too long.
Right.
I go for it, bro.
You're alright, I'm Dean, one of the newest members of the admin. Great show as always, guys. I want to welcome Lee and Ashley to the group.
Don't welcome Ashley, it's just me. I'm the important one.
Just here. Welcome Lee then. Yes, I'm here to give a competition away. Got some penguin juice, I've got 5 bottles. First one's a deli, and it's raspberry, cinnamon and churro. That's the flavour profile. Next one is yellow-eyed, which is lemon crumble cake.
Nice.
Another one is rock hopper, which is watermelon. Got mumble, which is strawberry cream puff. And the last one is chin strap, which is Greek yogurt and blueberry. And with that, you get a sticker.
Being a good boy. Or girl.
Being a good boy. It'll be on the page once the show's finished. And it'll be announced next week on the live show again.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Dean, are you gonna go? Are you gonna do a live review like David did
On what?
on here? You gonna announce your winner live on our show?
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. I'll drag him on next show.
I think I'm working next week.
You liar.
Washing me hair.
For those of you that are into lemons, that lemon, what's it called? Yellow-eyed. It's a lemon drizzle cake. Honestly, it's amazing juice. Amazing juice. I've smashed a whole bottle of that before. It's brilliant.
There's only one lemon one out there I like, and that's lemon dulce.
That's my favourite.
Yeah. Plugs everywhere.
Do you know the best? I'm not watching, but the best lemon I've ever had in my life, and I make my own lemon. Yeah, is James's lemon delight was amazing.
I can sweat. I'll try that
really,
myself.
really smooth and amazing.
Yeah.
I think you should send me a bottle, James, to just make sure the juice man needs some.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you can.
One way to get free juice, isn't it?
James' Starburst's nice as well.
If your TPD ready, mate, I'll put it in store and everything.
Just a quick one. For the com, what we'll do is we'll chuck in a tank from Goose Egg as well for the same comp. So we'll get and a rose gold tank from Goose Egg. They were kind enough at the expo to give us 2. So we'll give 1 away on the live show with the juice.
Fantastic. That's awesome.
I've tried one myself. David, you've tried it after the expo, and fair play to the guys. They're really good, really good.
Nice flavour off them as well.
Yeah, definitely flavour tank, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
Nice.
have to match it now, anyway, because if you've got a tank and you've got juice, you need a coil. Has it got the RBA deck on it or not? Or
It doesn't. No, it just comes with a 0.5 and a 0.3 ohm stainless steel coils.
Well, I can't make coils for that, I'm afraid.
Keep your coils for next time. We'll see if we do something next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come up with a dripper next week.
Oh.
I
Nice.
did forget to mention that it was from a guy at Expo that we got the juice from. Jess spoke to the guy and he gave it us to give away as a con.
Was that P Vapor, was it?
Yeah, well, it would have been.
Yeah,
Would have been.
yeah. Yeah, they're good guys there. They're pretty generous guys, to be honest.
And don't forget to get on the current competition, which is on the page, because this is going somewhere. And if
Yeah, it's coming my way.
I should make one of these rules because it's
Only.
nice. I want to basement myself.
No, Lee, no, I ain't going near you, mate.
Yeah, I need to test it.
Trust me, you can get that in. Get that in, mate. That's some nice evening, I tell you.
You tried it, but Lee tried it, didn't you, Lee?
Yeah, it's nice. I'll taste it better.
I'm savouring it.
I'd
I'll
be
tell you what I've done as well. I'm just gonna, because I'm in a giving mood at the moment. If anyone wants a Hammer of God, I've got 7 left, and I've just reduced them to £40 online. So get in there and get them, because I've only got 7 left. That will include free postage as well. So yeah,
What's up about delivery charges? As you round the corner.
it counts. Then it's petrol charges, so it's exactly the same.
You got a minute, you can't do that.
Right, they're giving me tonight, isn't it, everyone? It must be all this TPD coming in. Everyone's thinking, just get rid of everything. Why not? Give it away.
Everyone wants to get rid of it and then close the businesses before the government do.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I ain't got nothing to give away, so I'll just, there you go, my smile is what I give away to you. And just thanks everyone who's watching, do you know what I mean? Colleen, I know, is watching. Who else? Graham's watching. We always like Graham watching. Hi, Graham. Stop me. And Shah Hussein, everyone's watching. It's great.
Just a quick note, anybody who's pre-ordered the Deadpool mods, potentially they could ship tomorrow. Could. Earliest will be tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday at the latest. But I'm thinking they may turn up tomorrow. It just depends what time they arrive. Because DHL were late today. They were like 3:45. So I'll post them Saturday morning, if not tomorrow.
Nice.
Alex is watching. Fellow admin who's normally on the show.
Hooray!
Big business meeting today, like, so he couldn't join us. And George, mate, naughty what you said. Naughty. Dare you say Tottenham's Day? Naughty, mate. I'm not happy about that. Always a dig.
Where Tottenham didn't finish above us, eh, David?
Yeah. We're still in Tottenham. That's all I'm happy about. Don't care.
It's all a bit of friendly banter.
Yeah. It's alright, I'll get him later. Jess is watching as well. Hello, Jess. Everyone's watching. It's great.
How are we going for questions, guys? Have we got many, or?
Shah Hussein's asked James. You. The V-God trick tank be available?
Good question. I got an email today saying I think it released today, so it'll just be a case of the suppliers getting hold of them now.
Right.
I will ask. I haven't inquired on that one just yet, but I will ask.
Sweet. What are these? I don't know.
I don't know myself. They look very similar to like the new Nautilus X tank, but I presume they've got a crazy coil in there of some form.
Right.
But that's another one. The Nautilus X tank that people keep inquiring about for all the mouth to lungers. They, I think they come in next week to my suppliers. So Monday. So they'll be shipping out towards the week, something like that.
Oh, nice, nice. Right, I know Dean has to go, right? So, yeah, cheers for coming on, brother, and cheers for your comp. Appreciate
No worries. See you later, guys.
Thursday.
Cheers, mate.
There we go. So, yeah, very good mood, everyone. So, yeah, I think that's about it, really, isn't it? I don't know what else we could really talk about there.
I've got a release date for you for the trick tank, or when the stock's due in the UK anyway. I've just had a look on one of my suppliers. It's due with one of my suppliers on the week commencing 30th of May, so it'll probably be about the same for you, James, I would have thought.
Yeah. I think I got an email today saying they'd released today, but that was it. They just came out, so I presume that this means for order.
Nice. And Callum, I haven't got my quick out, mate. I do apologise. I know I need to build on it and stuff like that, but I just literally don't have time at the moment. I know Justin's going to have a moan at me, but I don't care. You know what? Put it in a box. Shh.
To be fair, since I've been on the limitless and things, my cricket's even put away. Well, it's not put away. It is available to me. It's just not. It's sort of been knocked out to me single tube mechs. As Lee found out the other day, they're very nice, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't know what made me get one. It's really weird. I can't understand.
And he picked the same colour as well. But yeah, cricket's a nice ball.
So,
I'm liking me a single mech at the moment.
we've got another question from Ian Smith. He goes, anyone on the show elaborate on the new Smock T8 he thinks it's called?
The only thing I know of a T8 is a coil, but I don't know of anything else.
No.
New Smock.
Yeah, try and find out. This is what we do. This is what we're here for.
Good old Google.
No, I didn't know Smock brought out a T8.
I've not heard of it. To be honest, the only T8 I've heard is the octuplet Clapton core. I've not heard of anything new coming out.
Oh, apparently a new tank with bigger airflow.
Oh. The newest stuff from Smock that I've seen is like just the quantum mod that they brought out. I haven't heard anything about a T8 at the minute. What Smock's website say? I saw that Cooper are launching a new starter kit, which is like the Cooper Mini 2, which is like 80 watts and comes with a tank. They look kind of cool, especially in orange.
Does someone say orange?
Yeah, they do in orange, yeah.
Well, we talk about, sorry, I was on the phone. You know, people interrupting us, you know.
Don't worry about the live feed, you just do your own thing.
Yeah, all right.
There is, hold on. The TF V8 Cloud Beast.
Oh, Cloud Beast.
Yeah. All right, let's have a look.
Just while you're doing that, yes, Alex, we have talked about Twisted's new mod with Jabo, the RX-75. We have talked about it, yes.
I'll tell you what, the other thing that needs to mention today as well is Richie's charity.
Yes.
You know, for over in Canada where he comes from, on a charity raffle. And if you can't get into that for £5 a ticket, then you're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I myself, I'm putting in 30 of my single coils.
Maybe that's what's putting people off.
That's just that. This is what I got put in on the Expo. A non-hat.
Guys, can you see my screen in a minute or not?
Yeah, I'm going to click on you now, James. Oh, there we go. Are you watching, Ian? Here we go, mate.
So yeah, on my screen, there you go, the TF V8.
That looks quite nice.
It does. It looks very similar to a Griffin.
Yeah, I was going to say that. It does, doesn't it?
So yeah, there's what you get. Let's scroll down. So we've got 6 mil capacity.
Don't care about TPD then.
Yeah,
Who
a real
does?
TPD compliant tank. Some V8 stuff, some turbo stuff. Some weird airflow going on by the looks of things.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the first I've seen of it. 2 different coils. An octuple and a sextuple coil. 260 and 240 watt capable.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So
Yeah.
is the
They
Smog
make
going
it
to
more
release?
to kick it now.
and an 18% area increase on the TFV4. So, well, to be fair, the TFV4 was a really popular tank, so the TFV8 is probably going to do the same thing for them. And it looks nicer.
Really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks
So
Oh
they
nicer.
no,
can't
I was,
leak
I was never a
any
fan
more
of
than
the
a
TVF4, but that one there does look nice.
It does, yeah. It all depends on what the coils are like, I suppose. Oh, here we go. Have we got some RBA stuff going on as well? Yeah.
No. Is that like,
It looks like just a twin post.
yeah, it looks like an overhang twin poster, doesn't it?
Yeah, tons of airflow.
Yeah.
Doesn't say the width on it though, so I can't really comment on that.
It'll
Whether
probably be a juice guzzler like the TFE4 is.
yeah,
Love
it's
some-
definitely going to be a cloud monster, that's for sure. Recommended tanks, the new Cooper or the Smog H Print. There we go. Right, let me take a screenshot.
Hello, look at this. Hey, he's back.
Is that me back? Can you see me?
Yes, we can see you, mate, yeah.
Well, I've never used that before. It's quite a good function.
It is, yeah. Show off new little products and stuff like that. George has said, by the way, stop talking about Spurs. This is a vaping page. Vaping page. But anyway, George said, can we call black and teal new RX the Black and Tron so it sounds more manly? If you want to call it that, mate, call it whatever you want. It's up to you.
The Black and Tron.
The Black and Tron. That'd be good for Zap Raps, that, actually. I think that might be really good for Zap Raps. Shah Hussein's asked, Gemini or Griffin RTA, what's your thoughts? Well,
I've used both. If you're going on the 22mm, I would say the Gemini because it has more airflow. And if you were going 25mm, I would probably go Griffin.
there we go. Nice, there's your answer. I don't think we've got any more.
I'm both.
Yeah, buy both.
Yeah.
Also, because
Finley just said, hi, you're my best YouTuber, so thank you, Finley Harrison. We really appreciate it. And obviously, the more people who watch, obviously, the more views we get, means, obviously, because we add ads at the end of this, obviously, you don't see ad now, but at the end we add ads, and hopefully to bring in some revenue for the page. So the more people who watch, the more it gets like seen, liked, shared, subscribed, the more money we can receive and use to give ways. You know, like Alex said on a couple of occasions, that obviously the more money we receive, the better the giveaways are going to be. So, you know, share this about, throw it about everywhere, get as many people watching, and yeah, the giveaways are going to be fantastic. Remix Stars has asked me to shout me out, so hello, Remix Stars.
Hello.
Bye, really, yeah. I said bye. Okay, bye.
Oh, I'll tell you, here's something to mention. Today I saw iJoy releasing 2 new products, which are the Tornado Mini
Yes.
and also a dual 26650 mod, 200 watt mod.
That looks nice. I caught a glimpse of that one today. That
It
looks nice.
looks a beast. I mean, it's going to be a big mod with it being 26650, but I would have thought you'd be able to build super low on that because of them being 26650s.
Well,
Yeah.
most of them are 40 amp continuous, aren't they? It's the
Yeah,
2650s.
I would expect you to be able to build to 0.05 on that thing, to be honest.
Loads of watts.
Yeah.
What battery like? 'Cause I know, Justin, you use one in your presser, don't you?
Yeah, I've got the presser. It's in my hand now. That is a single 26650. I was just looking at the ratings on it then. Sort of one of my batteries. I'm sure they was rating at about 40 amp continuous.
So depending on how they set these batteries up, obviously if they set them in a maybe series, one on a mod like that.
Well, I've put on here. I'm reading the side of it. I don't know if anybody can see that, but we're looking at a continuous 40 amp and a pulse discharge current of 60 amp. So that's some super low build.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, perfect.
Never trust those ratings on the wrappers, though.
Yeah, don't trust them all the time.
Especially from E-Fest.
Yeah.
Justin likes to live dangerously, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
No.
I've seen Justin live dangerously a few times.
Yeah, especially when I had a few pints, like.
Yeah.
That was a fun night.
Like I would do such a thing.
So any more questions or anything? No? Right
Give it
then.
a minute. Anybody got a question? Shoot it on the page, and we'll try and answer it. If not, we'll give you what, say a couple of minutes, and if not, then we'll shut it down.
Yeah, if not. Tony Hammer.
Struggles to get his battery in his Wismec. So do I. It's there's only one battery that is the right sort of size. I think it's the bright neon green EFES are the smallest 26650 in length. So try one of those, and it might just go in a little bit easier.
Which was that on the Preza?
Yeah, on the Preza, yeah.
On the Preza, a quick little tip, because it is a bit tight to get in there, but then I like it. What I've done is, I'm going to open this now, and it's not going to have it in there, is it? No, it hasn't either.
Prepared as always.
What I do is I put a bit of ribbon, a bit of cotton, in behind, so when I slide the battery in, I can pull it out a lot easier. So that is a little tip. It is a bit of a very tight fit.
Yeah, getting it in's an idea as well. But
if you sit a little bit of ribbon or something in there, basically, you know, like you get the old phones and like you've got the ribbon to pull the batteries out. I think the RX has got it, and the RX 200s. You can pull the battery out with ease. So there's a little tip for you. I'm not going to try and take it out now and embarrass myself.
No, go on, please do.
Yeah. The comedy. We need the comedy section, don't we?
Yeah. I've already been volunteered to straight up. I can carry on with that one if you want.
Yeah, all right, mate. What's that?
Well, Justin, there are no supermodels, so you know you did say you'd cover yourself in shoes for everyone.
On the show, I'm gonna keep geared up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. George has asked, in our admin opinion, what are the good battery chargers out there? Well, for me, obviously, I only use Nightcore, so I'd say Nightcore. You know what I mean? They're a good charger. I know they don't charge the best light, but I think they're a good charger.
depends what you're looking for. What you have as well and stuff. If you're running if you're constantly charging batteries, I have the EFES Lux 6 charger, which is cracking. It's never missed a beat. You know, even though it's EFES branded, it's the batteries you got to worry about. The chargers are quality.
That's the comeback, that isn't it? We've just
That's the one you can. That's the one you can monitor it on your phone, can't you?
Yeah, you can Bluetooth it. I don't use it. You never use that. It's just a bit of fun. But no, as a charger, if you want a multiple bay charger, the EFES Lux 6 is good. If not, the Nightcores are sort of like set the standard in the 2 bay and 4 bays with the D4 and D2.
I've got the D4 myself. That's what I live by it.
Yeah, I've got a D4 as well. Can't fault it.
I've got not the D4 because D4's with the screen. The one before that, the
The
I4.
That's it, the i4. Yeah, I just got the basic one. It does me fine. Charges all my batteries how they're meant to be, so.
The thing is, though, a battery charger is a battery charger. You know,
Yeah.
it's not, it doesn't need to do anything but charge
No.
batteries. It's not, you know, it is what it is. Oh, I'm dead.
Lee's died. Lee's died.
I fell over.
He's fine. Apparently, Tony Harrop has asked if we can give a shout out to Stacey Hartley. Hello, Stacey Hartley. Thank you very much for watching. We do really appreciate it. So, hello.
Hello, Stacey.
Hi, Stacey.
Right, I think that's it, guys. I think.
You need to release Stacey, you need to release your husband to come over on his push bike and come over and see me.
No more questions. No, I think that's it, guys. So yeah, I think we should call it a night.
Yeah.
It's been a good show. Like I said, we've got a comp running for a week. It will be drawn live on the next show again. And stop talking. I'm live. Talking, I'm live. Phone calls and everything. You know what I mean? Busy man. But yeah, so obviously we've got the competition until next week. It will be drawn live like I just did. Congratulations, Matt Thompson, for winning the Just Juice roll-ups. It's a great liquid, and I'll get that sent out as soon as you inbox me. And yeah, don't forget Richie's charity raffle. It's really, really is important. You know, there was a massive wildfire over in Canada, like Justin was saying, and it's his hometown. And you know, you love Vape Riches. Richie created Vape Riches. So if you can do, please get on that charity raffle. There's some amazing prizes.
The reason it's running for so long is because at the moment we're actually in talks with people for added things, maybe added to this raffle as the wins.
Yeah. Look, and apparently Alex has asked me to look up for a question. He did look up for a question. Looking up. I can't see the question. Oh, here we go. Sorry, Rodrigo. My apologies. I'm trying to find it for all the comments. Rodrigo was asked, and I think everyone can answer this. Griffin 25, Avocado 24, or the iJoy Limitless? Big question.
Depends. iJoy Limitless is a good tank. It's great. It's it's got loads of. It's easy to build. It's a piece of piss. I did a video for it last night actually, which is on. I'll put it on YouTube. So if you want to see how to wick one of those, just do it. The avocado for me is better for flavor, and you can run it in single coil. So if that appeals to you, or if you're just going to use dual, Limitless and Cloud, the Griffin I would say is probably the all-rounder. It gives flavor and clouds, and is probably a little bit easier to wick, maybe. Just because it's like all the rest of the RTAs, it's very similar. It's got a massive deck on it, so it's easy to wick. Whereas with the J style tanks, you've got to remember to tip them as you're vaping them, so you're constantly getting juice on. But with the Griffin, you don't. You just chuck your juice in and go. And our good friend Richie has done a wicking tutorial for the 22mm version, so it's just exactly the same for the 25.
Sweet. Well,
I'm sure Graham will have commented in the posts because Graham has all three.
Oh my God, he's coming to be Magpie, isn't he? Alex,
he's a magpie. He's just bought himself a Sigelli today as well, so he's
has he?
magpied that up as well.
Graham, you're banned. You're not coming. If you've got that cigar, you ain't coming around my house. Shuffle coils where the sun don't shine.
I think he's after
Yeah, just a quick one, guys, which I think is fantastic news. That petition that went out today to everyone has just passed 20,000 people.
Nice.
Which, you know what I mean, it was only released today, so this is fantastic news, guys. If whoever hasn't done it yet, please do it. The more, the better. Do you know what I mean? If this gets sent to Parliament and, you know what I mean, shown, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get rid of all this TPD stuff and actually go back to being healthy. That's how I see it. Do you know what I mean? We're being helped. So
So
yeah.
in the comment section, what did you put in the comment section? And I put in there, help me give up cigarettes. Vaping help me give up cigarettes, and I'm continuing to help other people. They're doing the same way.
Yeah, it's saving lives. Like my brother Dean, shame he's not on now, but he actually, you know what I mean, he developed COPD, and he's just over 30 years old due to smoking. Do you know what I mean? He was in hospital with pneumonia. He was in there for a long time. I mean, he was really ill. So obviously, because I vaped beforehand, I was showing him vapes and everything like that. He got into it, went to the doctors, I believe, less than a month afterwards, and even the doctor was so surprised at how well his actual chest was doing. Do you know what I mean? How well his lungs have, like, they will never heal. The COPD will always be there, but they are so much more healthier than when he was smoking. So there's just proof there. You know what I mean? That vaping is saving people's lives. You know what I mean? It's fantastic, but sign a petition. Let's try and get out of this TPD. And I know there's going to be some voting. I believe it's June, something like that. Is it? To obviously vote out of the TPD, out of the EU. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. But out of the EU. So you know what I mean. I think that's a fantastic thing as well. So if you can vote out of the EU, because it saves a lot of drama. You know what I mean? I believe anyway.
Things though, even doctors are now recommending vaping to people with like chronic lung problems, because we have it in the shop quite a lot. People come in and say, the doctor's recommended I sort of go over to the e-cigarettes. What do you recommend? So even doctors are now saying that it's better than smoking. But I mean, we all knew it anyway. But if the medical professionals are saying it, then the government now need to start listening and stop this stupid thing that's probably going to send people back to smoking because of so many restrictions.
They want to pay.
It's a
They want the
consumer
revenue
product.
on it, isn't it?
It's a consumer product. It isn't tobacco. It is a consumer product. It's just 3 ingredients put together that heat makes vaporize. It is nothing more than that.
Absolutely.
Well, I seen a post. I think it was Jess put up in our admin chat yesterday, and it said that my toaster has nichrome wire to heat it up, right? And TBD is making that a tobacco product, so therefore, is my toaster now banned that it can't?
It's completely banned, mate.
Yeah. You can't make toast anymore.
I'm not allowed to toast anymore because
your kettle's next, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kettle's got a Clapton in it, mate.
Kettle's got a Clapton in it, yeah. That's it, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. The laws they set out, you know what I mean, to try and limit all this, and it was just a basis of trying to just make money. That's all it is. If you look at how they set these laws out, 10 mil capacity of liquid, 2 mil tanks, that does not affect anything. The size of a tank affects nothing. So them trying to limit the size of a tank, for me, is just stupid.
I think what they're trying to do is these little 18 milligram, or is it 18 milligram, the little
nicotine
you have
shots.
to buy it ready filled. That's what you'll have to do in the end. You have to buy it ready filled, screw on top of your mod.
I think a lot of people are going to do like nicotine shots, sell their juices with 0 milligrams because there's no restriction on it. The restrictions are nicotine, and just sell a nicotine shot. But as long as you do it in separate transactions, you're not really breaking much of the law. There's so many loopholes in it. It's like as a shop owner, we can't, when the TPD takes effect properly next May, we can't sell you an RX200 and 10 ml of juice because they've not been tested together. So you have to do it in separate transactions. It's ridiculous. There's ways around it, but you're just lengthening the time to purchase anything.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. They just rushed it. They were just trying to get it through as quick as they can, and they've left themselves open to so much, which like you guys know, James and Lee, you've got things in place. Do you know what I mean? You've already planned it, and it's gonna affect a lot of people, but there is ways around it. So, I wouldn't, worry too much. But the best thing to do is get out of the EU and get this TPD thing just wiped. Do you know what I mean? Because it's stupid. The only thing I agree with the TPD is the fact that the control on e-liquid. Make sure e-liquid is controlled, it's tested, and you're vaping what it's meant to be vaping, type of thing like that. That's the only thing I care about. Other than that, it's just a farce. It's just a money-making scheme by the EU and the TPD just to make money. So I just think it's daft.
The problem is it's now UK law. So even if we leave Eurozone in June, it's still going to be down to the UK to disband the TPD. If they want to keep it, just by leaving the EU doesn't mean the TPD goes away. The actual government have to retract the law itself because it's now written as a law.
Right, okay, yeah, didn't know that. Rodrigo asked Justin, yeah? What is your toaster?
Can I just put a bit of a caveat on here? We're not recommended you fill your toaster with VGPG.
No,
and turn it on. That is not in any way recommended.
Hey, I'm going to have a play with me. I've got plenty of cotton.
You're gonna
reading it through. That'd be, I'll get a nice bit of soil pipe or something on there.
We'll be selling Wismec toasters next.
Yeah, Graham said, James, you will be selling souped up toasters. Graham, you're a magpie, mate. No more buying. We'll actually do buy, yeah, but no.
Yeah.
If they're willing to buy it, James will sell it, I reckon.
As long as it's got Wismec or something stuck on the side of it, it'll sell.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Lee George said, if the Lords vote to reject it, the government cannot bring it into law, so...
Yeah, but they've got to vote that, haven't they? That's the thing. But
so,
if they don't
fingers
vote it out, then... I was saying, if they don't vote it out and it goes into law effectively, then even leaving the EU, they're going to have to remove it themselves as a government.
Yeah.
But let's hope that these Lords have got some power and actually get rid of this stupidity.
They've done it before. From what I was reading in that petition, the Lords have squashed them before on the welfare benefits.
Yeah. I mean, we're quite lucky, really, because although we're taking in the TPD, but they're taking it in loosely compared to what's written in the TPD. Yeah. I mean, places like Romania, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah,
So at least we've got some form of vaping still at the end of it. I know it's restricted, but we've still got it. Some other places, it's game over.
Yeah.
Like America with the FDA, they're trying to make the whole thing illegal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It just seems ludicrous how they can't look at the facts. I mean, they've been tests now. Before, years ago, when everyone started vaping, there was no test to it. Now they've tested it, and they've proven that it's so much more safe than smoking. So look at the test. Look that it's going to stop people from dying.
Look at it this way, right? You've got America, who the police officers carry guns. And they're trying to ban vaping. Really?
The thing is, though, it's the Californians that are pushing it, and unfortunately, a majority of the juice companies from America are Californian. So if that actually goes through, you'll find a lot of these American juices will disappear anyway.
Our chip sponsor, Brimstone Chips, they're Californian.
Yeah, but I mean, there are juice companies out there that are now bringing over their manufacturing to the UK in order to stop the FDA as well. So they are thinking about it over in America as well. As it is here. I mean, they know the restrictions. They're putting it through the MHRA already. So they are thinking about it. They're not just going to disappear and not fight the cause themselves.
Yeah. Well, we're a massive community now, aren't we, to be fair? Years ago, there was only so many hundreds of thousands of people vaping. Now we're across the world. I mean, there is literally millions and millions of vapors. And, we need to just jump together, get all this sorted, and hopefully we can carry on like we're doing, and carry on doing live shows for everyone.
Not a lot of people are online. A lot of vapors aren't online. Myself, I don't know if Lee's seen it himself. You walk around Plymouth, we haven't got the facilities. We haven't got the vaping facilities that a lot of places have got. Even though we're a massive town or a massive city, we've got 2 or 3 shops
down here. We've got vape shops, but they're not.
They're nothing like real vape shops. They're just, if I walked in there or Lee walked in there, they'd be like, "What's that?"
Well, there is plans in foot for us to have a second shop in Plymouth, and it will be a vape lounge where you can sit, chill out, drink coffee. You know, just an actual vape shop, not just a corporate machine.
Yeah.
I won't say any more than that.
Make sure you get that up and running, man. Justin, when am I coming down to see you? I want to go to this vape shop. I want a lounge. I want a vape and lounge.
Yeah,
So you should come down for the 10th of June, mate, and come to our lunch party at our other shop.
I wish I could. I can't. It's too short.
Lee's going to pick me up, isn't Lee?
Yeah. I'm going to have about 4 cars at this rate. Everyone wants to lift up.
Yeah. Nice, though.
Yeah, well, I'm admin. That's different.
Yeah.
You pay double.
I'll build you some quills in the shop.
Yeah.
There is a question I've spotted. I don't know if you've seen it from Craig Walsh saying thoughts on CBD liquids. I think I've not used them myself. I think that's the ones with hemp or the ones that are designed to be like it. Has anyone ever used them? I can't say I ever have myself.
I haven't.
I would never go near them, no.
From what I get, it's just a muscle relaxant sort of vape. But from what I understand on those is they don't come under the TPD. They're completely legal.
So what you're saying is we'll just scrap e-juice and get high?
Yeah, pretty much. CBD does not come under the TPD. You can vape it completely as much as you want because there is no nicotine in it.
Fantastic. That's amazing. How stupid.
But that shows you what the TPD really is about, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does, yeah. It's just daft. It's just stupid, isn't it? But yeah, I don't think there's any more questions, guys. Let me just check.
Just to answer one from Cal's Gamble asking where the shop will be in Plymouth, mate, I don't know yet. Probably going to look around, if you know the area, around Mutley, around sort of North Hill, Mutley area where the students are, or try and get somewhere in the town centre. Not really looked yet. We're sort of looking at shops, but it's probably going to be sort of September time before it actually goes through fully to get it, I think, just looking at sort of projections and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Right then, guys, I think we've been on long enough. I think we've kept everyone's time. But yeah, so I think we'll call it a night. Everyone in agreement?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Look out for the clip, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. We really appreciate it. And don't forget the competition, the petition, and Richie's charity raffle, and all the deals that Lee has kindly given to us. It's fantastic.
I'll keep that 25% off open for an hour afterwards, so I'll close it at 11 PM tonight. So if you do want to use it, it'll be open for another hour and 17 minutes.
Right, fantastic.
Don't forget, if you're not in it yet, get in it.
And the pastry boy, don't forget that. So there we go, guys. Great show. Thank you very much. Hope everyone has an awesome night, and yeah, catch you next week.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Bye.